Day 7, Section C, HRM, MBA first year Chitkara. The session was taken by Namrata. She was in town by chance and she kindly agreed to spare few of her busy hours to be in the campus. It was really nice because we came to know of the practical ins and outs of the compensation and benefits. We talked about several things. Here I am reading from my interaction with the students of Section C. So at 1:45, I texted on our group, on our famous group, Parna Mana Hai, "Hi, how was day 7 with Namrata? What was the takeaway?" And the first message was, "Sir, it was quite good. We get to know many things." And of course, somebody stingy like me is going to ask, what was the takeaway? Now, the information starts flowing in. Muskan Kakkar, how compensation affects the organization and how it should be structured. Navdeep Kaur, how goals are settled and the importance of cooperation of employees with company's goals. Kritika Arora, how balanced scorecard helps to know the position of employees in an organization. And then a beautiful summary by Prabhajot. The key takeaways were, the concept of compensation was made clear in a practical way, like how the pay package is given. We should timeline our goals. The concept of balanced scorecard, company's performance index, division and goals of company, financial goals and non-financial goals. And fifth, the cascade concept, how to balance the goals of employees and the goals of company. And last, at 3:30, it was Palak got to know about KPI. Thank you very much for all of you to contribute to summarize what Namrata did. And now, like every other day, we will start with the multiple choice quiz. Before the clock struck 4 p.m., I got 10 MCQs from Namrata. I will read them out and they will also be available in the slides here. Number 1. Compensation can be dash benefits. Cash, non-money related, both A and B, and none of the above. The second MCQ, dash are also called payments by results, allowances, claims, incentives, and fringe benefits. Multiple choice question 3. Incentive depends upon productivity, sales, profits, all of the above. Question 4. The following is paid only at the time of employee's exit after serving more than 5 years. Perquisites, claims, gratuity, and allowances. Number 5. The following is a perquisite: club membership, provident fund, medical allowance, or group insurance. Number 6. Direct compensation includes which one of the following? Flexible benefits, long-term incentive pay, workers' compensation, or unpaid leave. Number 7. Variable pay is also known as incentives, group pay, performance pay. Option 4, one option, and the third option. MCQ 8. Which of the following is an example of payment that is consistent from period to period despite the number of hours worked? Wage, salary, reward, incentive. MCQ 9. Which of the following is a largely mandated benefit? Option 1, Social Security. Option 2, unemployment compensation, option 3, workers' compensation, option 4, all of the above. The last multiple choice question of day 7. One strategic business reason for offering a comprehensive benefit package for employees is 1. To help attract and retain employees. 2. To beat out the competition. 3. To decrease employer operating cost. 4. To offer cafeteria style healthcare plans to employees. With this, we finish the 10 multiple choice questions for the day 7 of our HRM course for MBA year number 1. Continuing our discussions on time management. We spoke about quadrant 2 yesterday and how increasing the size of quadrant 2 improves our quality of life. I will summarize. Quadrant 1 is of urgency. As we reduce quadrant 2, quadrant 1 grows in size. Example, the same example all the time I give for the last 20 years. Morning walk, quadrant 2. Miss that and go for bypass surgery, quadrant 1. The total time that I will spend on the bypass surgery, including recovering from it, will be far more than the time I would have spent on my morning walk. It's as simple as that. It's as simple. So the quadrant 2 has to be increased and it automatically brings down the size of quadrant 1. How do we do this? What is the device? The device is always in your hand, the calendar. And the calendar is available on your mobile. And this is the least used app on each device, the most used being, of course, at your age, Instagram. So how do you put the things in it? Let your calendar be full of colors. Let there be everything in it which you want to do. Let there be the birthdays, let there be everything. Don't depend only upon Facebook and WhatsApp. Calendarize the thing. Put something which you want to do 5 years later. Add something which will be relevant 10 years later. If you have an idea of writing a book, take a target date and put it with a calendar entry of 10 years later. Do this. The calendarization is a support system for our quadrant. We go back to quadrants. The quadrant 4, the quadrant of waste. Trash. Really good for nothing. Neither important nor urgent, has to be eliminated completely. The quadrant 3, it's important for somebody else and you create an urgency out of it. You have to get rid of it. Your parents asked you to attend the marriage of the third cousin whom you have never met in the last 15 years, nor you are likely to meet in the next 15. This is a perfect example of quadrant 3 and how you wriggle out of it without destroying the ego of your parents is a trick that all of us need to learn. Coming back to quadrant 2, not urgent but is important. We increase its size. We keep on increasing, and as we increase the size of quadrant 2, the emergencies come down. As a matter of fact, when we create a habit of ignoring important things, the urgency starts creeping in. It could be with our income tax filing, it could be with our preparation of exam, it could be with our reaching in time to the railway station. I will take this example. How do I reach in time to catch the morning Shatabdi to Delhi? It leaves at 6:53, it reaches at 6:45. How do I reach latest by 6:44? By doing a trick in the morning, by an alarm, by asking the chowkidar to wake me up? No, not at all. The trick is by sleeping in time. And we believe, and we tend to believe, because of our arrogance, that we can get up early even if we sleep late. It's not possible. So the quadrant 2 for taking the train in time is hitting the bed in time. And we know I have to get up at 5:30 and take -8. So hitting the bed at 9:30 p.m. is perhaps the easiest trick not to miss that train. And that is what I wanted to talk to you towards the end of day 7 of our MBA HRM course. I will summarize. We learned about compensation and benefits from Namrata. There are several multiple choice questions, and then I carried on with the topic of time management. You have been wonderful audience, my dear awesomest students of section C. See you tomorrow, Tuesday.